love him. I love Dick. I love Dick. I got it in there. Dick Grayson.
Wasn't y'all just now telling me the kids right there?
Oh yeah. That's right there.
I'm sure that's what.
So I mean, this has turned into something else. But
are you recording this? We've been
yes, I'm recording
the whole time.
You got B-roll.
So by the way,
I think this is it.
my name's Bernie. We're here at the Dragons. You've seen all the stuff going on. We've got some special guests here today. If you like our YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, share, and just this segment's gonna be a lot of fun. I started recording when they weren't expecting it. So we got a few people here in the house. We got a special guest here. We got Jason. Jason, he's from Legends of Geeks. I'm sorry. And we got
Smitty.
And then we got
Quincy.
and then we have our buddy over here, Chris Adams.
Straight from Charleston.
Straight from Charleston.
Straight out of Charleston.
Straight out of
And
Charleston.
Mike's around here somewhere. Mike, where you at?
I'm right
He's
here.
over there.
I'm helping.
Oh,
Ryder.
you're helping? He's doing some stuff.
He said something about his shirt being too small and he didn't want to be on camera.
He said something about going to the gym. I don't know.
He's got the Batman shirt on too.
He literally has a crop top on right now.
Damien.
So as you can see, we've had this discussion and we're talking about, I guess, Batman and the way it is. Would he do this stuff? Would he not do this stuff? Now, here's what separates Batman from being Bruce Wayne from being Batman. Is basically
take your bias out of it.
Yeah.
Since he is your favorite superhero.
I'm saying that's why he is who he is. That's what makes Batman Batman. Is he knows he can't cross that line. That's what makes it. And you know, for me, I'm sorry, I'd be like Wolverine. I'd freaking kill the fucker. Excuse me, but I'd kill him. That would be me.
Yeah.
But that's what makes Batman Batman.
Didn't Batman kill the Joker at the end of the Killing Joke?
No, because it's canon.
Yeah.
It was hinted.
Yeah.
It's canon though. It's made canon, and Joker's still alive.
And this is why I don't read Batman, because it's friggin'.
Doesn't hold.
All I know is he was laughing. I saw my hand go
circle.
around his
Right.
throat and he stopped laughing.
Right.
Seemed dead to me.
It is.
But it's not in continuity.
Hinting.
Well, wouldn't it have to be?
That's why I don't read Batman.
Wouldn't it have to be in continuity? Because what happened in there? Barbara Gordon
Got shot.
Got shot.
So
Batman
it is
didn't shoot him.
So
it is continuity.
So it's continuity.
So no,
It is-
he didn't die.
He didn't die.
This is
Plus
why
3
I
Jokers
don't
in
read
follow up
He
to
might
it, and
have
Joker's
killed one
alive.
of the 4 Jokers or the 5 Jokers, whatever how many Jokers
as
they
far as we
have.
know, he didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Right? So we don't know if he killed him. I mean, we
I
do
thought
know. 'cause it was there.
Baftar got rid of the
So-
canon for the.
so-
Didn't we get rid of that? Ain't that
so
something
hold
that got
on.
written out?
So
what we're actually trying to discuss here is not just Batman
no,
and
it's
what
heroes.
he would do, but we're also talking about Batman runs, and
Okay.
things like that. So
Wait, we're talking about Batman?
we were talking about Batman. Yes.
The old Dusty
No,
Trail.
I mean, and
Talk
what,
about
the reason I say that is because, you know, we have this discussion a lot, especially me and you, where we talk about the best Batman runs.
Yes.
All right. So, what's your favorite Batman run?
My
Quickly.
My favorite Batman run, I would say, would actually, story-wise, 4-issue miniseries, of course, Dark Knight Returns above all. But if you had to do a run, I would have to go with Scott Snyder. Scott Snyder wrote 1 to 52 issues, and not one issue was bad, in my opinion. There were some that were good, some that were better, but I would always be like, man, this is so good after I read an issue. I mean, Chris over there said you wouldn't even leave the parking lot.
I just read them in the parking lot.
Because it was so good, and it was so good. You're waiting. When is the next issue that's gonna suck? When is it?
Yeah.
And it never did. It was.
But would you say that, because again, Scott Snyder, death metal.
Trash.
Those weren't that good.
So
But he's good as Batman.
In
though. That's what we're
continuity,
talking about.
you're saying Batman, he's good, but
I-
as overall,
I didn't like
Continuity,
DC
schmontinuity.
I didn't like his death metal.
No.
Here's how it is with Scott Snyder. I like Scott Snyder when he does a single character.
Yes.
When he did metal, man, it was hard for me, and I love
You
Greg
couldn't
Capullo.
concentrate on it.
Everything was here. The
Yeah.
storytelling. I was in, what the heck? And then by the end, they all sat around holding hands, singing "Kumbaya," and that was in the story. Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It was. The ending was just.
The ending was horrible.
So bad.
nobody died. Yeah.
I haven't read the ending yet, actually. So
Well,
thanks.
what's your
yeah,
favorite?
yeah,
I have it. I literally have it right there in my
I'm
pull
talking.
list.
I'm talking about metal, not death metal.
Oh, okay.
So the
okay.
ending of Death Metal, you remember they
Okay.
held
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
in Santa
yeah,
Circle,
yeah.
and they all blah blah blah.
So-
and that was the end. What?
So you would agree then, Scott Snyder run for Batman?
No.
No.
Not as the best. I go through the different, because Batman should be separated in the categories. Everything pre-55. Then you had the Senate Subcommittee on Juvenile Delinquency, and that brought in the Comic Code. And then you had from 1956 to 1971 when the Comic Code lost power after Stan Lee did his whole drug issue in Amazing Spider-Man. And then Denny O'Neil comes back and he writes Batman 251,
There you go.
The Five Ways Death, and that brought Joker back into the next generation. And that lasted from when he did that series all the way until 88 when the Comic Code got just demolished and it didn't matter anymore. And then in that short 2 year period, you had Death in the Family.
Yep.
You had The Killing Joke. You had The Dark Knight. And you had Batman Year One. All of that came out like in a 2 year period.
Yep.
Don't forget Nightfall.
That was probably like the best Batman period to read. And I like Grant Morrison stuff. I thought it flowed well. I like Snyder stuff. Hated Tom King, and I'm liking this run right now.
How do you like Tinian?
I like him. I think it is.
I
I think
like
it's
that run.
comparable to Snyder's run.
Who cares?
Now I like Tinian's run, but I hate how he ended his run with the Joker War and all that. It was just horrible. But I would say my favorite is still Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams.
Yeah.
That
No, I
combo,
don't.
by far, still
I
the best.
read a Batman story.
Well, just good-hearted
On a
Batman.
habitual
I think it
basis,
comes to what age you're
the
at too,
character is
because
trash.
all those time periods are written a certain way. We
Yeah.
talked about
That is
earlier
very
in the
fair.
rant. At the beginning, Batman is killing the bad guys.
Can we?
He even like one guy was
Talk about
it wasn't even his fault. He was like a monster, and he like hugged him
Fucking
and
Batman
killed him. It's
everywhere
like,
in
oh,
this
that's
story,
that's
man.
that's good for everybody. You know, I mean, so he was murdering like right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because that was the time period that Batman was written during the gangster period. That's why you had the gangster Joker from the three
Executive
Jokers
producer.
that we just now
You should
had.
edit me out of
And
this.
then you have nothing really substantial in the Batman run because I collected. There's no good stories really from like
From
1956.
Batman 1 to current. Got it.
56
Moving on.
to like 72. I mean, there's 71. There's nothing really in there that's a good story because it's all that Batman 1966 camp style. But then when Denny O'Neil comes in, he writes real because he was a news reporter before.
Yep.
And, you know, I still think their Green Lantern run was better. However,
Yeah.
but that
Bernie-
really
Bernie
brought
feels the same
Batman and the Joker and all the villains up to modern age.
Another good storyline that I totally forgot when you talked it with when Jim Starlin was
Started?
actually.
I think we should
Writing
probably
it.
do something.
Yeah. Well,
We're not doing the bond
Jim
together.
Starlin, because he's the one that really come in and did a lot of that stuff with everybody's
All right.
favorite Robin, the one that they killed, Jason Todd. That was Starlin doing that. And he also did, you know, Starlin did the Death in a Family run. And I think we're missing the Hush run. We brought it up in the argument too.
Yeah,
I like Hush.
I mean, it was good. It wasn't great.
I didn't like
Oh, well, I
I
just
liked it
like, I mean,
until-
artistically, it was Batman at his best.
Of course,
I mean,
yeah, Jim Lee.
It was Jim Lee with all the characters, and the
Look at
storyline
the movie. They
wasn't
even put out
bad.
the animated movie.
It
It was
wasn't,
Thomas
you know,
Elliott
it was
in the Hush.
concise. Kind of like I like the Long Halloween, but I didn't like the art. I don't like Tim Sale. So just like, and they did those
Frank
3
Miller,
series.
like-
So yeah, they did the Halloween story, which is about to be done. What was the other one they did? The Dark something.
Dark Victory.
Dark Victory. They did that one, and they did a third one too. They did 3 series, and the writing was good, but the art was crap. So I need both to be.
Hey, we're gonna pause and then we're gonna go to spec.
Yeah.
And then we'll just do
Yes,
some of
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what.
cut to
That's
spec.
that's what.
That way we can
Yeah.
get Quincy in there. And
I don't
stuff.
talk about Batman
Well,
because it's
Batman and Turtles was amazing.
okay. Good,
Put that out there.
good,
It was.
good,
It was.
good.
So as we were finishing up, we were just finishing up this part about Batman, so we can move on to another subject here. As far as you,
I mean, when I first started coming to the store, my favorite run has to be same Scott Snyder's Batman. I think that was by far the best Batman run I've ever read, and I don't think Tom King comes close to it. I don't think Indian comes close to it.
Hit the old
And
dusty trails.
again, I don't know. It was just something else. I think what started it for me was reading the Death in the Family part where Joker cut his face off, and I was just like, comics can be something serious, and it was that. And aside from that, I would say the best run ever has to be The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller.
that's what I believe too. So I guess the answer to the question is, I believe that's what makes Batman Batman. He won't cross that line of murder, even though personally I would, I'm not sure if you would.
No, absolutely.
But we're not Batman.
We're-
That's the thing.
And that's what makes,
that's
Batman Batman.
He's a hero.
I mean, it goes
we're
back,
normal people.
It goes back to the Red Hood storyline. Jason Todd says, "If it was me, I would have done it for you."
Yeah.
And it's big explanation is in the cartoon when he says it. He says, "If it was me,
It would have killed Joker.
I would have killed you.
Yeah.
I would have killed you." And that and of course that's what Batman says. I couldn't. And that's that's what makes him who he is. And like it or not, as someone reading, that's what makes Batman who he is. And that's why there's the Punisher. That's why there's Wolverine. That's why there's the Red Hood, because it makes
And
him and Damien, and
The best
because they're
Robin.
willing to do all that stuff. I mean, just a little short thing. Freaking Alias. Well, Alias. Jessica Jones. Netflix.
Yeah.
The whole time, she's chasing the Purple Man. The whole time. And it was like, all right, he catches him. It was almost like the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner show. And then finally, at the end, when what's her name was threatened, what did she do? She killed him. So all that she could have did, and that same thing. But see, that's what makes Batman Batman.
I mean, real quick, I'd like to add, they even talk about it in The Dark Knight. Alfred literally tells Rachel, how's he being the hero? And, I mean, I think this is how it goes. But Alfred tells him, I remember this quote specifically, that Batman has to make the choice that no one else can. And that's what makes Batman Batman. I mean, you can be a normal person, and you can be like, oh, I do this way. But Batman is a symbol, you know what I mean? And that's what the end of The Dark Knight is about. He sacrifices his image for the better of Gotham. That's all he's about. And, I mean, you can't put yourself in Batman's shoes because at the end of the day, you're just not doing the same things he is, and you're not standing for the same things he is.
I think that's a cop out. I think that's a cop out as. I think that's a cop out saying. It really is. Oh, he's.
I wouldn't want to be a Gotham citizen because their crime rate's out of control. Batman can do something about
The
that.
rent must be super low, though.
I'm from Baltimore, so I can relate.
All right, well, that's it for this segment. Thank you for joining us. If you like us, go ahead and hit the subscription button and tell our friends about it. Share us. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have to do some magic on that one.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about Batman.
You stop it?
Yep.
To be known. How? Right? That means you put time, money, and resource into said intellectual property, right? So if I want that to sell, I am going to fucking put money into it. They put money into Batman. They don't put money into anything else.
But they didn't have to do it at
They
the
don't.
beginning.
It's fucking 52 damn Batman